Okay, now before we start off the main video, there is a Pikmin drawing in the Garden of Hope that I apparently completely forgot about. What you want to do is that in the pathway leading to the Quagmire Club's boss fight, what you want to do is that you want to throw Captain over here. Well, you don't actually have to throw them. You can just go around the normal way. But this is the way I'm doing it. So what you want to do to find this Pikmin drawing is you want to go inside of the bucket leading to the Quagmire Club's boss fight. Go to your apps, look at the camera, and you can see an image of Rock Pikmin being thrown. So, yay! That's a Pikmin drawing. Hey, check it out! Since coming to this planet, we've gathered 29 types of fruit. Whoa, that's truly remarkable. Agreed. It's all thanks to you, my faithful crew. Alf, how much fruit is there left on this planet now? Let's see, the number of pieces now remaining is 9. Well, we might as well try to get everything we can. Yes, the more food we manage to get there, the better. It's the last stretch. Let's keep it up. Hey everybody, Lady Gear to you here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 3. In the previous video, we entered the tropical wilds, set up some stuff we're going to be doing today, entered my least favorite area of the game as well, fighting one of my favorite enemies in the game, and now we're going to be going back to the tropical wilds to finish it off. Alright, so starting off the day, we're going to be taking out 70 rock Pikmin, 15 wing Pikmin, and 15 yellow Pikmin. It will make sense why we're going to be doing this over the course of the day. There's something that we need the yellow Pikmin for, and there's also a boss fight that the rock Pikmin will make so much easier when we use them. So what we'll be doing is that we'll be going over to where we got the one fruit with the wing Pikmin in the previous video. We're gonna have the captain over there because there is a puzzle over there that I'd like to complete right now, that I'd like to solve real quick. Now this might be a little bit tricky to figure out on the first playthrough, but if you have skills like me, then you shall be fine. So, starting off our grand journey to complete the tropical wilds right now, what I'd like to do is have some rock Pikmin go over there. While I was practicing for this video, it did not occur to me to just throw some Pikmin up there, because my original mindset was just have all my yellows go over there and just hope for the best. But that's not the case. We can have some rock Pikmin over there, and this right here is very annoying, this cutscene. It just randomly slows up. Now, it might be a little bit useful for some people, but it's not useful for me. It's just more of an annoyance than anything. So now I'm going to switch over to our other captains and get a rocks real quick. If you go into here, go into your apps and take out the camera, you can see the third and final Pikmin drawing of the tropical wilds. So yay! There's a thing of right. I've been saying yay a lot, more than usual. I've been every second I was like yeah, we did stuff right. I gotta stop that. All right, so we're gonna have our rock Pikmin carry this. Is that an avocado? I think that's an avocado. I might be wrong about that, but whatever. I don't really care that much. I've never react to avocados that much. I do like eating fruit, but I'm kind of a moron when it comes to fruit names and stuff like that. But yeah, I've never really cared that much for avocados themselves. But let's go over here. And what I want to do real quick, this might seem random, but I want to throw a captain over here. There's a data file over there that I like to get in a moment. We can go down here. And gasp, it's one of these things, a Medusa Stalker, or whatever these things called. I think I said this incorrectly. There's some nectar in here. More interesting, but more noteworthy is that there are bomb rocks down here that I'd like to get. If I could find one, that would be very nice. I'd like to find one quickly. Come on. Yeah, we got bomb back. Don't worry about the Pikmin that are getting eaten by it. This thing cannot kill your Pikmin. All it would do is that it will just keep your Pikmin hostage until you defeat it like that. All of our Pikmin that were trapped in there are now rescued, so we should be good to go. We're gonna have one Pikmin go over there and carry that. I'm going to use the super handy features of the Go Here button to reunite Brittany with Alf. And then I'm going to switch over to Charlie and get the data file. And it's another data file of the rock Pikmin sliding down on the number 7. It's such an adorable picture of the rock Pikmin being on the rock Pikmin sliding on that. Brittany? Okay, on my gamepad map, Brittany was going not the way I want her to go. So it's going a very weird way. It would have been easier to just go the other way, like, seriously. Okay, so, now what we're going to be doing is that I'm going to separate my Pikmin right now. Let's separate them, have most of our yellows most of our rocks with us, all of our wings with us. We'll go over here, switch over to somebody else, and they'll take the rest of the rock Pikmin. I'm very nervous about this area because I actually struggle with this next part a little bit. But we're gonna have the rest of our rocks go over there. Charlie would take the rest of the wings, and we'll go this way. I was thinking about having them work on potions right now, but I don't want to waste my time with that. Again, and now I'm gonna dismiss my squad again and have only rocks with me because we're gonna be facing this thing. This enemy is the saggy Longlegs. Honestly, one of my least favorite enemies in the Pikmin series, because even in the other Pikmin games, especially in the other games, they are very irritating to fight. In this game, not too bad. They're not too bad to fight in this game because of the rock Pikmin are completely immune to being crushed. It is an awesome sight. It's very useful. They can take this down. They can take this enemy down quickly, which is very helpful. But the problem with this one is this is not the only one we'll be fighting in the game. The problem with this enemy is that it's going to be going back and forth between multiple areas, which is the reason why I wanted to have a Brittany use the Go Here button to go somewhere else. Let's charge them again. Potions and charging is very useful against this thing. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm going to get this data file here real quick. Attack its joints to strip its hair. You've got the chance to do some real damage once it's bare. Alright, cool. Alright, so I want to take care of this quickly because depending on how quickly we're able to beat this thing, it will determine how quickly we're able to how quickly we'll be able to complete the rest of the day. So I'm a little nervous about this. One thing about the original games I don't remember what I said about it during my original Let's Plays, admittedly, but I do remember in the original Pikmin game there was an enemy like this. And in the original game, you only had yellows to fight the enemy with. So it's a little irritating having to face this enemy with only yellow Pikmin, because back then, rock Pikmin didn't exist yet. So it's pretty awesome to see, to be able to fight this enemy without having to, like, worry about it too much. Let's block onto it, activate another potion, and we can charge our weak Pikmin over towards it, and it will do a lot of damage because it will instantly fly to the weak spot. Whereas the other Pikmin, they'll just kind of not latch onto it as easily. They'll have to climb onto it. The weak Pikmin make this super easy. They just fly over to it, fly over to the weak point, and then just take care of it instantly. It's very awesome, and I honestly thought I would struggle a lot more with this boss fight, but I didn't, so yay. What did I just say about saying yay every 5 seconds to get rid of you? Okay, yeah. Alright, we want to be careful here, because one thing I didn't really mention, it's not that big of a problem, because you should be able to defeat it before it gets to that point. But your rock Pikmin can... I did not say you could get off that. Okay, goody. Let's get the rest of our rock Pikmin. There are some fire geysers around here, which could be a bit of a pain to deal with. Okay, what do I want to do next? I want to go over to the onion, because I'm going to want to exchange our Pikmin types for blues, mostly. Okay, I thought I whistled these guys back, but I apparently didn't. So let's continue going on this way, onto the Path of Glove, and continue onwards. And apparently on my gamepad map, there's a winged Pikmin stuck. There's not a winged Pikmin. There's a yellow Pikmin stuck over here. So let's go save them real quick. And yay, we got the again with the saying yay. I swear I should have I'm not gonna do it, but I should like have like a counter for every time I say yay. But yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna try to break that habit. I've been saying yay way too much lately, so I'm gonna try to break that habit. It's becoming a problem. All right, I'm gonna be turning in most of my wings and yellows, as well as a lot of my rock Pikmin. Okay, how many do I want to? I want to have 45, and yeah, sounds like a good number. Okay, cool. So what do I want to do now? I'm trying to really think about this because, admittedly, like I said earlier, this is a part of the game that I kind of struggle with because there's like a lot of stuff that I want to do right now, which is a big reason why I wanted to, in the previous video, I wanted to make sure that I'd spend a good majority of the day planning everything out and making sure that we wouldn't have to worry about opening up any paths this way. Because in case I have to re-record this video again, I don't want to have to reopen those pathways again. Because I remember when I was trying to originally record this video, it was a big pain to reopen up these pathways again. Fight this thing, fire blowhogs, wollywogs. It's not too big of a problem when you're using rock Pikmin, even though they're not immune to fire hazards. Let me just say for the record, I'm gonna give it like a little. I'm gonna reference Chuck Conroy's Pikmin 3 Let's Play with his when he had Stephen plays on with him as a special guest. One thing I absolutely loved in the video where he had him on as a guest for Mission Mode was the part where you have to, before I continue on, I'd like to say that during his Let's Play he had a thing where for Mission Mode he had a different guest every video. One thing I really loved about his Let's Play, when he had Steven plays as a guest, was that he doesn't really play Pikmin that often. But one thing I really liked was when he thought the rock Pikmin were fireproof, and he was like, okay, are the rock Pikmin fireproof? And they're like, no, they're not. It was like, what? Why not? They're rocks! It was like one of the funnier things during that Let's Play. But enough about other Let's Players, because we're going to continue on with my Let's Play. User person, and over here, Charger Pikmin. This is the last thing that we're going to be doing today. We have plenty of time to do this, but it does take a very long time to do this. I'm not kidding, it does take a long time to do this. Like, I remember a couple days ago, I was playing through the game, trying to practice to play through this area. And I remember it taking like a very long time to do this because I didn't have all of my Pikmin working on it. But there is a limit on how many Pikmin can work on something, but I remember it taking a very long time to do it. So what I guess what we're doing now is that I'm going to have some Pikmin work on potions throughout the rest of the day while they work on that. But I think for the most part, I think it's safe to cut ahead for now. So I see something. I was just like, Rock Pikmin, come back! Okay, whew, that was close. Rock Pikmin got stuck on the whatever those. I think they're seer grubs. They got stuck on the seer grubs for a moment. And it was like, and it made me nervous. But anyway, like I said, I think it's safe to say that that I can cut ahead to the piece of fruit being free. So I will see you guys in a moment. Hey Charlie, there's something on your face. It was pain. Overkill the Wollywog! You shall suffer for what your brethren have done in the previous games. Well, it looks like what's it called? That one fruit. It looks like that one fruit made it back to the onion. Okay, so yay, we did everything I wanted to do. So I'm just gonna check over my map real quick to see if there's anything else in this area that I might be missing for some reason. Well, it looks like there's only one winged Pikmin left, but other than that, I think we got everything. I think we got all the secret files. I think we got all the fruit. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. So yeah, this went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to have be affected by the Let's Play curse or something, but no, I didn't. It was awesome. So we're going to hopefully get back to the base before the day is over. We don't have to. I can just end the day right now. But I'd like to make it like a personal challenge to get back to the base before the time is up. And we're definitely going to be able to do it. So Yay! Clap for joy. Aw, the winged Pikmin are kissing! It's so adorable! New fruit, yay! Let me say for the record, the new fruit that we got, the banana, has my favorite fruit file in the entire game. So much so that I'm going to be reading it for you guys. Like, they're the fruit files throughout the Let's Play. I've been like just having them at the end of the credits, but during the credits for this video, I'm going to be reading it for you guys because it's my favorite one in the entire game. And honestly, bananas in real life, they're my favorite fruit. They're really delicious. We got 30 types of fruit, nicely done. We've collected all the different types of fruit available in this plant explorable areas. However, there's still some pieces of fruit out there. We should retrieve as much as we can. We've worked hard today, and now it's time for our wood. Do we really have over 70 days worth of food? Wow, we have a lot of food. Our exploration of the planet has reached day 18. We've gathered 62 pieces of fruit and have secured a decent number of seeds as well. We will be able to save many copites with what we have collected thus far. However, we are still in need of more. We will all need to put our backs into it. After all, that fruit isn't going to pick itself. And with that, we're getting this video off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Pikmin 3. And until next time, read gear to you. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, but this is delicious! So sweet and comforting. I can imagine a little kid eating just gobs of these things. They'll have to be careful around the inedible peel though. It's extremely slippery and could be a safety hazard.